going on, Jerome's? Hopefully you had a great 4th of July, and hopefully you ate as many hot dogs as Joey Chestnut, and maybe you could be the next Vikings nose tackle. Just kidding. A guy who could and should be the next Vikings true blue nose tackle. Again, I think Harrison Phillips would be better off as a 4-5 tech, but Khyiris Tonga, the pride of BYU, getting things done, man, where the Vikings for a long time have needed a carnivorous, meat-eating, just a mountain of a man in the middle, man. I think that Khyiris Tonga could and should be that guy, a true 0 or 1 tech, shading both sides of the A-gaps, taking up multiple gaps, multiple offensive linemen, and just setting the tone up front and being immovable. I think Tonga could be that dude, so let's talk about him today. Background, 6'4", 338, played his college ball at BYU. Coming into the league, this is a scouting report from NFL.com, Lance Zierlein. Overview. Space-eating nose for odd or even fronts with excellent size and quality shed power, but lacking desired knee bend to consistently grow his roots against opposing power. There are moments when Tonga really flashed over the last 2 seasons, but a step up in competition will test him. He's not overly explosive, but his initial hand quickness will allow him early positioning advantages that can be capitalized upon. He's not going to be a third down option for an NFL rush attack. However, he will use brute force to create some pressure up the gut. Up the gut! He has the upside to become a low-end, early down starter, but a career as a backup should be his floor. So, rude, but also I think relatively fair at this point. He ended up being a 2021 7th-round pick by the Bears, and the last draft class by Ryan Pace when they were 3-4. Ryan Poles switched him over, and Eberflus, the IKEA toilet, switched him over to a 4-3, made him expendable, ended up on the practice squad of the Falcons last year. That's when the Vikings picked him up off of the Atlanta PS on October 5th, and ended up playing 11 games for the Vikings, starting 300 total snaps for the Vikings defense last year, and racked up and stacked up 52 tackles, half a sack, and 10 pressures as well, and also a 77.8 PFF grade, which was 13th amongst qualifying defensive interiors, but also second dose, best amongst true nose tackles behind only Dexter Lawrence. But what did Dexter Lawrence ever do to the Vikings? All that stuff. But also, he was very solid against the run, had 12 run stops. Also, 10 pressures is pretty damn elite for a nose tackle who only played 300 snaps, 150 passing situations. So also, you look at Brian Flores' defense. Like, he thrives on having a true nose tackle up front that's going to eat up space. With the Dolphins, it was Roquan Davis, Big John Jenkins, and Devon Godchow for a year. And then look at the Patriots, Mountain Danny Shelton, Pride of Washington, Malcolm Brown as well. And the Vikings, I mean, again, I love Harrison Phillips, but I think that he was playing out of position a lot last year. I think he would be better suited as a 4 or 5 tech. And Tonga and Calvin Avery are really the only true 2-down nose tackles of 325, 330 pounds plus that you would trust at that 0 tech spot. So I think that Tonga has a chance to really surprise a lot of people. I think that he put on good tape last year. I think that he certainly can build upon what he did last season. And I think that Flores is in need of that true nose tackle. I think Tonga could be that guy. And I think that he is going to surprise a lot of people. I think that he really is going to grow and show. And remember, even though he's 26, he is only in year 3. So we're just starting to peel back the layers of the onion that is Khyiris Tonga. But I think that he's going to be a guy that is going to be great on run downs, but also I think that he does have upside in passing situations. So I think he's going to be a multifaceted nose tackle and a guy who's really going to stand out on the Brian Flores defense, which will be much improved. And we'll go from there, man. But your thoughts are thoughts, not him. Nailed it. Why Khyiris Tonga could be the secret star on the Vikings defense this year. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.